What it do, Niner fan? See, this is why Fred Warner projected to be a Hall of Famer. Why, you say? Not just because he's a beast on the field. He is a beast on the field. That's what he is. But Patrick Willis, him and Patrick Willis, you know what? It looked like Patrick Willis can still play, man. Now imagine if these two was on the field together. You know what I'm saying? You got to remember, see, and then that's the thing. I remember Patrick Willis. Let me give you a little quick history, because everybody's upset about Dre Greenlaw leaving. You know what I'm saying? Rightfully so. We didn't want him to leave. We like that energy. You know what I'm saying? Patrick Willis, it was Patrick Willis first and Takeo Spikes. If anybody remember Takeo Spikes, dude with the big neck, it was Patrick Willis and Takeo Spikes. Okay? Now, Takeo Spikes is a beast. You know what I'm saying? And you guys know, I'm going to give you a quick history lesson. Takeo Spikes has never been on a team that has won a playoff game. Never. Matter of fact, I don't think he's ever been on. Yeah, never. That's a quick history lesson with Takeo Spikes. But as he was a Niner, now he was with Patrick Willis. Now Takeo Spikes had been in the league for a minute, so he's kind of the main guy. And then you got Patrick Willis, even though Patrick Willis was a first round pick. Now Singletary, when Singletary became coach. Singletary, watched the games and everything else. Now, remember, Singletary, like I said, I wish we could have kept him as our linebackers coach. You feel me? Singletary seen NaVorro Bowman, and as a rookie, he was like, man, this dude's good. You know what I'm saying? He's seen him, preseason and, seen him at practice. He was like, oh, this dude's good, but he didn't really trip off him. He's seen Takeo Spikes. Takeo Spikes is a veteran. So if anything, why would you let go of Takeo Spikes for, why would you you wouldn't let go of Takeo Spikes. You would let go of Patrick Willis. Now, Singletary said, Takeo Spikes, sit down one game. Takeo Spikes, remember, he was like one of them journeymen. You know what I'm saying? They go from team to team and it's like that. So he didn't mind. He getting paid. He sat on the bench. So it was NaVorro Bowman and Patrick Willis. Youth, speed, the hunger. My goodness. That opened up the gates right there. Not only did you have Patrick Willis and NaVorro Bowman, but the head coach was Mike Singletary. There's a lot of young cats in here who don't understand who Mike Singletary is, so it's crazy. But the head coach was Mike Singletary, one of the ultimate linebackers. That's equivalent to having Ray Lewis as your coach. You feel me? My goodness. Of course, Patrick Willis was going to be a beast. Of course. It was inevitable. Him and NaVorro Bowman. You know what I'm saying? Now, let's fast forward it. You got Fred Warner. He's a beast. You got to remember when Fred Warner came in, who he was in with. Remember Reuben Foster? Anybody in here remember Reuben Foster? Dude that like beating his girlfriend or something. He was doing something. But I remember when the Niners got rid of him. He was a first round pick too. But when the Niners got rid of him, Saleh believed in this cat. Saleh believed in him. You know what I'm saying? So Saleh brought him in, let him start. Got him off the bench and let him start. You know what I'm saying? We've had plenty of linebackers, but after Patrick Willis and NaVorro Bowman left, we didn't have that. We didn't get that match. You know what I'm saying? We had Chris Borland. Like I said, we've had a few linebackers. Remember, they even tried to put Eric Reed and bring him down as a linebacker, but he was mad because he was a safety, and he was like, he didn't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? That's how they eventually got rid of him. But now, when we had him, everybody remember Fred Warner and Dre Greenlaw on that Seattle Seahawks game. And that was Dre Greenlaw's breakthrough. You feel me? He had that energy, and it's been with him. It has been with him. But the thing is, when people say, yeah, we should have won the Super Bowl if he wouldn't have got injured. Yeah, we should have won the Super Bowl, but the refs was cheating so bad. It was determined. They was not going to allow you to win. They was cheating so bad. And I hate for it to be like that when somebody like Dre Greenlaw, beast, And, you know, he get hurt, and it's like, you know, we should have won. I'm saying, I remember when we played Seattle in that NFC Championship game, and NaVorro Bowman snatched the ball from the dude, and he broke his leg in the process, and the referee said, oh, dead ball. But they're looking at it on the big screen, and even the Seattle fans was going boo. They were booing it because they seen that NaVorro Bowman broke his leg to get the ball, and they still overturned it. So when you see stuff like that, like I said, Greenlaw, when he messed his ankle up, whatever it is, it was bad. You know what I'm saying? But they weren't going to let us win. They weren't going to let us win. But now, nevertheless, Fred Warner, Patrick Willis still training, and they train together. You know what I'm saying? Basically, he got a Hall of Famer, you know what I'm saying, he practicing with. This is what you want to see. This is why he still got that intensity, that heart. You feel me? This is what you want to see. I like this. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what y'all think. Leave it in the comments. Peace. I'm out of here.